Set me free. Set me free. Set me free. Set me free.
Good morning. My name is Paul Darby. At the time of this recording, it is 7:40 a.m. It is the most amazing thing for me to be awake at this time. I'm usually an all-night worker and a mid-morning get back to worker. So here's what's going to happen. I will be doing an extensive amount of YouTube videos going forward, I believe, and they're going to be different titles, different segments, different topics. I may start more than one channel because this is such a great way to communicate with you guys when I add it in the addition of the live events. Now, live events are for people that are in my companies with me only, and they're called the Rhino Pen, and then we have a mastermind. My mastermind meetings for people that wish to learn how to make more money in an ever increasingly difficult area called the internet. Mastermind meetings are for those people who are at an advanced level here, meaning in thinking, not necessarily in skill sets, because the skill sets will come along. The thinking means people that say, I have a dream, I want to dream, I'm willing to learn, work, and grow in order to achieve the dream, and I will have it. That is what Mastermind is for. So if you are an extraordinary, exceptional individual, I'm going to invite you to join the Mastermind group. It is $97 a month, or you may join Mr. X Premium Traffic and be a reseller, or you may join the Z platform and be a reseller. And both of those will save you considerable money, and they get you a free ticket into the mastermind groups. And to let you know, I've been teaching mastermind groups for many years. I was a coach for a worldwide, very large financial company, a credit card company, credit card provider on the net. And that was all I did for them, was coach people in 30-minute segments. And you would get 4 segments with me for $2,000, and they build it, and that's all I did all day. I did it until I got tired of doing it. It turned into work, and now I do it for people in my company. And as I say, the mastermind, I do that free for my members because it's a good bonus for them. And additionally, I'm able to do teaching at the level and in the tone and speed that I choose, because I'm working with other men and women that are wired, fired, motivated, inspired, picked up, turned around, set back down, and ready to achieve something. We don't complain about the economy. We don't complain about the government. We don't care if it's Joe Biden, Joe Trump, Joe your mama, Joe Hillary, Joe Pelosi. It's not a political thing. Now, I do like politics and may discuss some things that have to do with those areas on other channels, other venues. For example, I have a Patreon channel where I teach self-protection and things of that nature. Let's talk about today and what this is. This is called the Rhino Pen. And by the way, if you want to know more about internet marketing, what's going on, how to make money, I would suggest that you consider joining this channel and watching, because the series that I put out here called the Rhino Pen is for people that want to do just that. So a super brief history. I've been doing this 23 years. Evidently, I'm good at it because I make money like it's free. Now, to give you a snippet into what the political channel might talk about at that point, would be talking about the Federal Reserve when it started, when President Nixon brought us off the gold reserve, why countries right now in the Brexit group, et cetera, and new groups forming are using gold now as their reserve, and they're storing up, buying gold, such as is the Federal Reserve banks all over the world. Your money is valueless, your paper currency. It is not worth the paper that it's printed on. The Federal Reserve is neither federal nor a reserve, and there are things that you may wish to do to protect your own ability to earn, save, and use your income. But that's not this channel. I just thought that when I direct people over and say, if you're interested in hearing from me on this other stuff, please go there. Now, I will say there is a big concern, not of me, not of mine, rather, of burnout. In other words, you might watch somebody, you might see them, you might think they're new, you might think they're funny, you might go, oh, I want to watch them. And then there's a burnout because you see too much, etc. If you get burned out, then get burned out and see you later, alligator. Uh, I have a great deal to do and share. I think that it is of value. I'm plugged into Jesus. I got a wife of 23 years. I got a fat dog, a skinny wife, a nice computer, my own home. I'm debt free, and I'm recovering from some wicked, tough lifetimes. And I am wired, fired, inspired, picked up, turned around, ready to go. I'm going to let you know something wonderful has happened. I personally am plugged into it, glory to God, and I want to help any of you that want to be plugged into it. Welcome to the Rhino Pen. Here's today. I'm going to offer as much as I can a free way to do things that I talk about. But often there is a tool that costs money. For example, I want to dig a hole in my yard. I can go out there with a shovel and dig the hole. Or I can call somebody that has an excavator, a backhoe, and say, come on over and dig a hole. And they can dig a 10-foot by 5-foot, 6-foot deep hole, dig it out, boom. What do? I pay them, down the road we go. That's called having a great tool. Or you go buy an excavator. I think you get the point. So I'm going to try to show you the shovel end and the excavator end because frankly, um, time is limited. And if you are not scared, you will often, if there's a job that you want to reach the accomplishment of, you will go ahead and invest in a good tool. And a good tool typically means not a tool from, this is real world, not a tool from China. I don't have anything against Chinese people at all. Not a tool from China. You don't want a cheap piece of crap. You don't want something that doesn't work. What you want is a very highly efficient, powerful tool that gets the job done. Let's give an example. Car. My car is a tool. Why do I use my car? A couple of reasons. A, standing in the middle of the street does not make me feel safe. B, when I want to go somewhere, I'd like to get there faster than I can propel myself at walking speed. Also, I want a nice car, a big car, a comfortable car, a car that'll, etc. That is my tool. So I'm going to be sharing those types of tools with you. And when I can, I will give you a breakdown of this is the Honda, this is the Jaguar kind of tool thing. That, my friends, is the Rhino pen. And again, if you're interested in this kind of thing, please feel free to join, subscribe, like, and comment. I will correspond with you in the comments as often as I am able. All right, let's talk about today's topic and we're done. There is going to be three primary topics coming up, and those topics will obviously involve 2 to 3 subtopics each. So we've got a lot to cover before I am done with the fire that is burning within me now, the information I want to get out and share. And I will let you know my intent is to make some very rich friends. I want to hang out with people that are doing well, that are motivated, that are making money, that are positive, that feel good, that are excited, that are enjoying life. And so what I'm going to do is for those people that are ahead of me in this, I'm going to ask that you please help me. I will watch your stuff. I will buy your stuff. I'll read your stuff. I will talk to you. I will learn from you. I will be grateful to you, and I'll pull right up alongside of you as a fellow brother from another mother on the highway. Those of you that are a little behind me, that I've gotten here first because I'm older, because of more experience, because of life choices, because of whatever, because, I don't care why, because. But those of you that think that I offer you some bit of value or some bit of hope, learning, or help along the way, for you guys, I want to talk about these couple of topics for now. Artificial intelligence, being an influencer, and the Z platform. Now, artificial intelligence obviously is going to branch off crazy good. I'm going to put a couple of links below. One will be to the company out right now that I think has the best tool is going to be Marketing Blocks. I own it. I bought in big. I own it, meaning I bought from them. It's another company's. I bought in big. I'm a reseller, and I do that when something is extraordinarily good. I have a couple of things that I've done that with, and I resell it. Typically, my reselling, yes, it makes me money. That's part of what we're doing here, right? So not only am I teaching, sharing, helping, and fulfilling my own life's mission as being a blessing to others, I'm making a butt ton of money. I'm going to bring you with me if you want to come. So as far as marketing blocks and what AI is, I've studied writing copy for many years. I am, in my opinion, very good at it. Very good at it. I am, in my opinion, very much in need of getting much better at it. In other words, it is a skill set that where you can have constant improvement. I will let you know that as far as teaching copy and using copy, I am one of the people that you may can learn from because I have an immense, intense, committed amount of time in learning and excelling in, and I have the brain capacity that allows me to be able to learn and excel when I choose to. Side note, very quick, I'm getting ready to end. Any of you guys that are over 30 years old, I'm going to suggest that you consider nootropics. These are chemicals for the brain, very similar to vitamins for the body. I'm not talking about tripping. We're not doing Timothy Leary, microdosing on mushrooms, none of that. What I'm talking about is giving your brain good fuel. If you're eating sugar, you're not only killing your body, you're killing your brain. Your brain will run on sugar, but it doesn't like it. What it likes is glycogen, my friends, and glycogen does not come from eating sugar. So if you want to be smarter, eat less sugar. If you want to be smarter, take things that are good for your brain because the typical diets that people are eating do not feed the brain and make it run at the capacity you would like it to run at. Now, this morning, to let you know, I am having a coffee. It is strictly habit at this point because I've lost my taste for coffee through this last go round. But because of habit and because I looked at it and decided I'm okay with that for now, I did take a nootropic and I did. Got this from my operations manager, Susie. It's called the Rhino pen in celebration, by the way. Just to let you know, we're not here to play. We have our own mascot, logo, emblem, and theme song. All right. As I promised, I will end with this. Marketing AI or AI to use for marketing is a very recent development in our marketplace. Yes, it's been around for years. I first bought marketing blocks over a year ago, about 13 months ago, and they have updated it for the updated changes. If you're not tracking AI, you are missing out. Let me just share with you something now. Right now, you have the choice to be in at the beginning and to start learning and growing with this market, and you'll do fine. There's a thing called a mobile phone. And on the mobile phone, we have things called apps, right? You know what I'm talking about. When apps first came out, Frank Kern and his cousin Trey, calls him Cousin Trey, go figure. He was one of the first marketers really big into apps. And he said, this is going to be big. Go look at your phone. I think, oh, the flashlight came on. I think he got that right. I'm going to have to turn my phone off because for whatever reason, my flashlight came on. Turn off. Okay. Can you imagine living in the world without a computer or a cell phone? Well, if you can get the beginnings of that, now imagine living in a world not knowing how to operate AI and wanting to run a business. It's that, my friends. So you're going to have to plug in. So what I will say is you can go look up marketing blocks on YouTube. I will put a link under this video to show you where to go research the site. And then if you decide you want it, I will put a link under that to where I have purchased it and have become a reseller, and I offer it to you much cheaper, which is something that I like to do because now it's going to be a tool for you. So I'm going to pay myself back for the marketing block stuff I bought because what I do is I buy full bundle, full everything, and then I buy largest resale package or more than one. I typically will talk to the company and buy multiple resale packs, and then I'm able to offer you guys the full meal deal package. And instead of spending what is typically average about a $500 price, I offer it for much less. Right now, they're offering a $500 yearly license. They had a coupon when they launched. I don't know if it's still available. They took $200 off. So you were $300 to buy the package. I offer the full-blown meal deal package plus training for $197. Boom, you're in, you got it. So I'm able to bring that kind of thing to you guys. I get to pay myself back. I get to pay myself to train you how to use it, to help you with it. So if you want it, I will have a link under the video. I'm going to let you know right now, primary importance. Now, if you do not want it, you may go to Chat GPT, and there is an open source one out. It is free for now. It is the most powerful artificial intelligence revolution. I mean, maybe it's the first, right? This is crazy good, you guys. So go to Chat GPT, look it up. Then I would suggest that you go to YouTube and type in Chat GPT and begin to learn what it is and what it does. Because just like a car, if you get in, and here's the thing, my wife and I just rented 2 new cars. A Toyota TRS and a Ford something, brand new. And I noticed when I got in, I did not automatically know how to work the air conditioner, the radio, the backup, nothing. It was all there. It was all ready. It was all brand new and shiny. I didn't have a clue. So I got on my phone and I said, how do I adjust the thermostat on a 2023 Ford Explorer? And he told me, and I did it. And down the road we went in comfort. You have to do that. You don't have to. If you're going to follow me in the Rhino pen, you're going to, because that's who you are. And especially if you're in the mastermind group, you'll be doing that, and we'll be doing it together. Go over to YouTube and spend however much time you went to, 30 minutes, an hour, 10 hours, whatever a day. Now, this stuff going through it, I was able to devote 10 hours a day for 7 days in a row. I put about 70 hours of training in, learning about AI. It's just the beginning. It will always be the beginning. It hadn't even started yet. That's why now is a good time. All right, I will put a link under there where you can get it from. So don't buy it from the Marketing Blocks website unless you just want to spend money. Buy it from me if you want to save money, if you want to be a part of what I'm doing, and if you want to support my efforts. And if you do, thank you. And I'll make sure you get a great deal and lots of help. So those links will be under there. So that's Marketing Blocks. The other thing is the Z app. You guys go to, I'll tell you where we're going to introduce you to the Z app. You can either go to mycrazyzlife.com. I think that's hot right now. If it's not, I'll make it hot. And the other is called How to Be a Video Influencer. And I will put that link under there as well. A video influencer will grow your video channel. Now, that's one of our topics is how to be an influencer, because there's money if you're an influencer like you have no idea. It is not just putting a link in a description. It is not just hyping products. Once you're an influencer, all the big companies out there want you to tell your people about them, and they pay crazy good in a variety of ways. They will pay you to get leads. They will pay you to get sales. They will pay you to promote. They will pay you for your time. YouTube will pay you to have videos on your. It is magnificent. And I'll be sharing over the coming weeks in the mastermind where these venues are, how to go say, hi, I'm an influencer. Can I be an influencer for you? And will you send me a bunch of money? And they'll go, happy to, thank you. We're going to have a great year. I'm going to end with that, even though I think I covered the topics. I didn't mention traffic. MrXPremiumTraffic.com. I'll put that link down there. Get traffic, advertise your business. That's a 15-year-old company. It's the best web traffic on the net. Advertise your business. Get a good business that will sell. Get a business that will have resell, that will give you reoccurring income. Get a business that you're proud of, that helps other people, and be a part of doing good, honest business that blesses people and helps them. So you can be proud of it. They can be benefited by it. Everybody can make money with it. And we will change the men in bathrooms, pornography. Black people and white people hate each other. All people hate each other. Let's steal for money, because all I want is a big house and a big car, and I'm rich and I'm better than you. If you are that ill, and I get it, been there, done that. Used to live in LA. I lived on a sailboat. I had snakeskin suspenders, drove a BMW, and thought I was hot shit. And really what I was very immature emotionally, biblically, everything else. So I really want to just hang out with cool and groovy people that have some control over their emotions, their mouth, their attitude, and what they're doing. And if that's you, I'm going to do a bunch of free stuff. And if it's not you, um, I hope that you go and enjoy your best blessed life. That's what I got today. That's the first one. If you leave a comment, you're an extraordinary person. If you don't leave a comment, it's kind of average, right? I mean, anybody can watch something and not think and not care and not make any effort. If that's you, have a great life. I may not be seeing you again. I love you. Bye.